The cow reproductive tract is suspended by the broad ligament, which has three component parts: the mesometrium, which holds the uterine horns, the mesovarion, which holds the ovary, and the mesosalpinx, which holds the oviduct of the cow and supports it. This area contains the blood vessels and lymph supply, which supplies the reproductive tract. Each tract will have two ovaries, and on this ovary we can see it is more of a sort of large bean shape, and present on this is a corpus luteum, which you can see by the papilla, which is present, and of course the corpus luteum produces progesterone. Also present is a large Graafian follicle, which is fluid filled, and of course during estrus this follicle will get quite large, about 15 to 17 millimeters in diameter, and ovulate and will become a corpus luteum after it forms. Once ovulation occurs, the fimbria of the oviduct picks up the egg as it's carried down into the infundibulum, which is a funnel-shaped structure in the oviduct, and that carries down through the ampulla of the oviduct into a middle area which is called the ampullary isthmic junction. It then connects to the uterine horn through the isthmus, and the isthmus is a very small tube where sperm move up to the site of fertilization. The connection into the uterine horn then is the ampullary isthmic junction. I'll stop there. It's up in the ampullary isthmic junction, and once the levels of progesterone get high enough, which is about day 3 to 4 in the cow, the eggs then can move down through the isthmus, through the uterotuba junction, and actually down into the uterine horn. The embryo will then develop in the uterine horn and form its placentation for approximately 270 to 280 days of gestation. If we open up the uterine horn, we can see the three layers of the uterus itself. The endometrium, which supplies the nutrients to the embryo, as well as special bump-like structures which are called caruncles, which are present in ruminant species. Also, behind the endometrium is a muscle layer called the myometrium, and of course this is utilized during parturition to help push the fetus out. The outside area is the peritoneum, which is just a smooth lining which protects the tract from adhesions. As we move down from the body of the uterus